Governor Senator Bassey has inaugurated the newly reconstituted governing councils of the University of Cross River State UNICROSS and the newly established University of Education and Entrepreneurship Akamkpa. The inauguration took place at the Council of Chiefs Chamber temporary venue for the State Executive Council meeting in Calabar. Government House correspondent Sunday Ina reports that the inauguration was attended by the Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Peter O'Day, the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Anthony Owaneno, the Chief of Staff, Honorable Emmanuel Ayomba, the Head of Service, Dr. Innocent Etek.
The governor urged the council members to drive institutional excellence, ensure accountability, and align with global best practices. He said UNICROSS had long suffered from what many perceive as gross neglect in terms of physical development, and hoped that by the inauguration, a new chapter in the relationship between government and the institution of higher learning has been opened. He emphasized that while his administration is committed to renewed focus on higher education, it must be matched with transparency and responsibility by the two universities' management, warning that they must stick strictly to their defined functions to avoid conflicts. The governor encouraged council members to leverage their network to attract new sources of funding and value to the institutions while making it world-class.
This inauguration has been important for members of council to also witness this very great occasion. Because without education, we go nowhere. And it's very clear we're not getting a fair share as long as the federal institutions are concerned. We have the capacity, the experience, the wealth, the knowledge to train us to develop the country. So what we expect of you is a world-class university that will attract educational tourism. Let me say that this is a culture service, and all of you will properly check and look at before this particular appointment. The people that came through democratic principles ensure that your constituents must have looked at you very well for you to qualify. We are not expecting anything less than pure excellence.
The chairman of the Governing Council of UNICROSS and University of Education and Entrepreneurship, Dr. Fidelis Ugbo, and Professor Susan Etim assured that they will not fail in the discharge of their duties and responsibilities.
We recognize the fact that discipline is very important in every organization. We also recognize the fact that if we set rules, rules must be followed. If rules are not followed, then there will be breakdown of law and order. And that will not allow improvement. In UNICROSS, that will not be allowed. We will follow your instructions very strictly, and we will make sure that we reward who needs to be rewarded, and then we punish who deserves to be punished.
I want to thank you sincerely, Your Excellency, for this honor done to us. Men and women of proven integrity, we know you are trained for this new institution, and we can assure you that we will not let you down. Yes, amen. Like we say, most of our children graduate and there is no job for them. But coming out of the University of Education and Entrepreneurship, they will have their EE certificate along with skills so that they end up being employers of labor, not looking for employment.
Members of the 6th Governing Council and management of UNICROSS include Ntufan Dr. Fidelis Ugbo as Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Professor Francis Bassey as Acting Vice-Chancellor, while that of University of Education and Entrepreneurship Akamkpa has Professor Susan Etim, Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Professor Patrick Asuko as Acting Vice-Chancellor, and Dr. Gabriel Egbe as Registrar, among other members. Sunday Ina, CRS News.